So now ngizokhuluma nge-topic of the electric field strength. Electric field strength. Ekhonjiswa by a capital letter E. Now the electric field strength ekhonjiswa by a capital letter E. Now before we figure with electric field strength, what is the electric field? Yini electric field? Uzwa leli gama elithi field ngesizulu sithi inkundla. Electric field, soccer field, athletic field, rugby field. Khabe. Na leli gama kanti likhona naka science na. Now electric field, yini electric field? Electric field inkundla ezungeze i-charge oyithola around the charge. Lapho uzothola khona ukuthi uma ufaka any charge it will experience a force. The area, that is the electric field, the area around a charge where another charge will experience the electrostatic force. Or if force occurs, electrostatic force occurs between the charges. So that is the electric field strength. That's the electric field. Talking of electric field. Mesikhuluma nje ngokunye nje eceleni. Ake sikhulume nge-magnetic field. Magnetic field. Which means uma unomayibuthe la okuyi-magnet bese uba nenye i-magnet la. Around this magnet. Ubona kanjani ukuthi so around le magnet? Uyokuthi moletha enye magnet. Uzoyibona idonseka noma iphusheka. Kuya ukuthi is it north or north and south yini? Khona la uthi umuntu ufika khona uthi ubona iphusheka emuva. Yingoba manje ake sithathe ukuthi these are magnets. Lezi eziphezu nento. Ake sithi this is a magnet umayibuthe nalena enye magnet. Khona la uthi mozi repellani uzobona le ihlehla. So it experiences a magnetic field, which means it's in the magnetic field. Isenkundleni le magnet, isenkundleni yale magnet. Nale magnet isenkundleni yale magnet. Ubona kanjani isenkundleni na? Yingoba uma uletha enye magnet or mone metal nje edonsa imagnet izenze njani? Izo experience a force. So we are talking of magnetic field. What about electric field? Electric field, it's an area, let's say you have positive charge. Around this area around the charge, where another charge will experience a force, will experience an electrostatic force. That is electric field. So now we know the electric field into enjani. Now ubona kanjani the strength of the electric field? Ubona kanjani amandla with the electric field inamandla? Uma sine charge Q1 lana Q2, they are separated by distance R. We know that the force between the two is in this fashion, Q2 over R squared. If force ka Q1, ake sithi ziyadonsana, ziya-attractana, positive and negative. I-force le Q1 edonsa ngayo Q2 is the same force Q2 edonsa ngayo Q1. Tisha uyisusela phi na? Newton's third law. For every action there is equal and opposite reaction. Njengoba uQ1 edonsa uQ2 ngeforce thizeni, no Q2 udonsa uQ1 ngeforce thizeni. Then we talk of the electrostatic force. Now amandla ka Q1 uwabona ngani? Amandla ka Q1, uma Q1 ephakathi area around the Q2, what is the electric field strength ka Q1? We know that Q1 has a certain electric field around it. Around it, mawuletha charge, it experiences a force. So there's a certain electric field. So now, what about nayo Q2 nayo in an electric field yayo? Now, amandla ka Q1, what is the electric field strength of Q1? The electric field strength of Q1, it is the force that is exerted on Q2. Njengoba kunjalo, ake ngikhulume ngamandla ami. Uwabona kanjani amandla ami? How do you witness my strength? Uma kune lento sihlalo la, amandla ami uzowabona ngani? When I exert a force kulesi sihlalo. Hayi ngoba awubona amandla ami ngoba ngiyiskora. Zikhona igora nje ozothi ubone ukuthi ayikho kanti lento akunamandla kusahluleka ukuthwala u5 kg. Bese kuba nalawo abantu omncane. Hey kodwa uyababona ngalesa sikhathi somtapo umuntu ekwazi ukuthwala o10 kg yaba u3 emncane njalo. Une strength lo muntu lo. So i strength usibona ngani? When ukwazi uexert a force on a certain object. Right. Let's come back to this one. What is the electric field strength? Electric field strength of Q1. Electric field strength of Q1. It is the electrostatic force that is exerted on Q2. Ubona ngani ukuthi Q1 unamandla ukuthi ikwazi uexert a force on Q2. So we can say it is electrostatic force that is exerted on Q2. That is electric field strength of Q1. The electric field strength of Q1, it is the electrostatic force exerted by Q1 and Q2. Konje yipi leyo force now? Asifake nansi leya force. Oh, electric field strength of Q1. I-force ingakanani? KQ1 Q2 over R squared. Divide by what? Divide by Q2. Electric field strength of Q1. It is the electrostatic force exerted by Q1 on Q2. So this is how we represent it ngokwe equation. Now, I guess ilungise kahle. Electric field strength of Q1 is KQ1 Q2 over R squared divide by Q2. KQ1 Q2 over R squared divide by Q2. So what do we have? Electric field strength of Q1 is KQ1 Q2 over R squared times 1 over Q2. Ngakhohlela Q2 over 1 over Q2. Let's cancel out Q2. So what is the electric field strength of Q1? It's KQ1 over R squared. That is electric field strength of Q1. KQ1 over R squared. So we have that. Now what are the units of electric field strength? Electric field strength, it is force exerted per unit charge. So if force is Newton, charge is Coulomb, which is Newton per Coulomb. These are the units of electric field strength. So it's Newton per Coulomb. Sasiyayibona manje i-trend. Oh, electric field strength of Q1, it's Q1 over R squared. Okay. What about the electric field strength of Q2? Which is the force exerted by Q2 where? On Q1. Strength of the Q2. Strength of the Q2. It's when it exerts a force on Q1. What Q1 does on Q2, also Q2 does it on Q1. So we have that. So what do we have? The electric field strength of Q2. What is the force? K Q1 Q2 over R squared divided by Q1, which is K Q1 Q2 over R squared times 1 over Q1. Cancel out Q1. So we have the electric field strength of Q2 will be K Q2 over R squared. So we have that. Work. Electric field strength of Q1, KQ1 over R squared. Electric field strength of Q2, KQ2 over R squared. Electric field strength of Q3, KQ3 over R squared. Electric field strength of QF, KQF over R squared. Jalo jalo je. Ihamba ngaleyo ndlela. So this is how sithola the electric field strength. Now what is important here? Now we have to check the direction of electric field. The direction of electric field. Now let's start. We are talking here of the electric field strength. Now, an laboratory, wabona kanjani ama electric field. Electric field. Wabona kanjani ukwi electric field. Bayibona kanjani ukuthi ukwi area la where another charge experiences a force. Well, sesixoxile ukuthi kubonakala ngokuthi uma uletha enye charge maduzana nenye charge ungayiboni la ukuthi kwenzekani, kodwa ubona sokwenzeka either i-attraction if it's positive and negative, i-repulsion if it's both positive or both negative. So we get a repulsive force. Now, ake size la senze lokho okuthiwa izinto abayibona ngazo ama electric field. Angiqale ngale experiment ekade niyenza ka grade 8 and grade 9. Now, qala kwakunale experiment kwakuthathwa i-A4 paper bese babeke ilento ngaphansi umayibuthi or magnet bese bavuvuzelela ngama iron filings, i-dust eyenziwe ngensimbi, i-dust yakhona but iron filings. So ngalenkathi uthi bese i-dust yakhona izi arrange iveze ukuthi lento ongayiboni la okuyi magnetic field ime kanjani around i-magnet. So leyo ma lines lawo ayakhombisa ukuthi oh ime ngalolu hlobo into ngeke uyibone kodwa ubona imisebenzi yayo. Awuyiboni i-magnetic field, i-field inkundla around that angeke uyibone kodwa ubona imisebenzi wayo. Kunjengemoya nje, umoya awuboni. Ngeke ungitshela ukuthi uke wabona umoya ufunguza. Into uyibonayo ubona ukuphephuka kwelento usuka lo umoya uyale. Hayi ngoba ubona umoya, ubona imisebenzi yayo, ubona i-hairstyle yomuntu ibhekele. Uthi okay kusho ukuthi umoya uyala u-hairstyle ibheke ngakhona. So now nama field lines nawo electric field lines or magnetic field lines now are something that you cannot touch or you cannot see, but you can see their effects. So they are abstract, something that you cannot touch, but you can see their effect. Njengobona nje ngikhuluma nge-magnetic field, mawukhanyisa i-TV sewusebenzisa i-remote, kukhona la uthi mawufika khona bayinonke i-TV qho hayibo sewubona iyasebenza iyakhanya. Yingoba manje sekunani kukhona that magnetic field ekhona, uwazi bese ila i-remote iqala ukusebenza khona. Mawukude uphela kakhulu ne-magnetic field iba less bese ingabe isasebenza mekude i-remote, fonto uzube phambi kwa-TV bese uthi quthu bese iyakhanya. Angikho lapho. Na mawuthatha i-magnet, ngisakunikeza ke experiment i-magnet. I-magnet nansi magnet, phezu kwayo ufake i-A4 paper. So mase ubeka ama-iron filings bese ushaya, so ubeka ama-iron filings, uyabona azuma ngale ndlela lama-iron filings, ama ngale ndlela le. Hawu mawethu, ama ngale ndlela le. Angazi ukuthi nayibona yini ka grade 8 lento esikhuluma ngayo. Ngiyasikemba ukuthi wayibona njengoba ngikhuluma nje. Eywa akhombisa ukuthi around the magnet, what is the shape of the magnetic field, and we call this the magnetic field lines. These are the magnetic field lines, which means around the magnet there are those field lines as you call, but you cannot see them, neither can you feel them, but you can see their effect. Ubona ngemisebenzi yayo. Awazi ukubona umoya kodwa uyawubona umsebenzi wayo. Ususutshanile uphephe utshanise ngapha, awazi ukubona umoya. So lana sikhuluma nge-magnetic field. Same principle applies with electric field. Ne-electric field esimene sinjalo, bathi benza i-experiment laphana e-lab, bathola ukuthi uma kwenzeka une-positive charge, bathola ukuthi uma bebeka kukhona le abayisebenzisayo emele i-iron filings laphana la imele yona kodwa la basebenzisa ama-seeds. Now lawo ma-seeds around the charge athola ukuthi ama ngale ndlela enje, bese asakhela the electric uchi-charge phela manje. It's not a magnet, we call it the electric field lines. Around any charge we have the electric field lines. So around the charge we have the electric field lines. Now kukhona izinto ezilandelayo i-electric field lines. Bathola ukuthi uma bebheka bathola ukuthi ama-field lines uma unama-charges amabili around a sphere, in a sphere, or a pointed charge, positive and negative, maybe bayabheka beconducta leyo experiment bathola ukuthi kukhona ukuxhumana phakathi kwalokho kume ngalolu hlobo around lento, ama-field lines ama ngalolu hlobo lolu field lines, uma ku-positive no-negative ama ngalolu hlobo lolu. And bathi sebechecka ukuthi ama-field lines asuka njalo i-direction yayo asuka from positive aya ku-negative. Field lines from positive to negative. Babona ngendlela ama-seeds ekade eme ngayo lama seeds ekade eme ngayo baveza bayabona ukuthi ama field lines aqala from positive to negative. So ngamanye amazwi, the electric field is a vector quantity, because the direction of the electric field will always start from positive and end on negative. Okay. Now, uma ke kutholakala kanjalo, what if benza amanye ama-experiment, beqhubeka ngale experiment, bethola ukuthi lena yi-positive nalenye yi-positive, ku-positive kokubili kwatholakala ukuthi akukho ukuxhumana kwalama charges afanayo, akukho ukuxhumana abazwi bathi dololo, akukho ukuxhumana. Ngamanye amazwi angeke ubone i-field line kukhona ukuxhumana phakathi kwala nala, ngoba the bodies have the same charge, they are both positive. So siyabona ke akukho ukuxhumana. Okay, kungekho ukuxhumana kunjalo, kusho ukuthi ngamanye amazwi yini kungekho ukuxhumana na? Yingoba sesibonile ekuqaleni ukuthi i-positive charge, i-electric field iqala from positive to negative, from positive to negative, from positive to negative. Nangapha from positive, yabona ke manje ziyaphambana la, ziyaphambana izwana. Le positive charge ithi i-direction of electric field isuka kumina, nangapha hayi nakumina isuka kumina. That is why kukhona ukungezwani phakathi kwa positive no positive. Ngizoyibeka kanjalo. There is a force of repulsion between positive and positive. Why? Because of the direction of the electric field. So the electric field la, it starts from positive early. Nangapa, it starts from positive early. So that is why bodies of the same charge, whether it's positive charge or negative charge, if their charges are the same, if they have an excess of proton, nullapa excess of proton, then we will experience a repulsion. Whether it's negative and negative, we will still experience a repulsion. Tisha, kiyayibona positive and positive. Let me not take chances bakwethu. Ngiyangithatha ukuthi ngiyangithi ngiyakuthemba, kodwa kuthiwa ayi umuntu ungamthembi. Uthembe ini na? Itshe. Manje ngoba nisona amatshe ngeke ngimthembe. If bewuyitshe bengizokwenza njani? Bengizokuthemba. Negative and negative still. Why zingezwani? Ithi enye yama properties izinkomba. Hey bawethu, sikhuluma ngama properties izinkomba of electric field lines. Ithi they start from positive and end on negative. They start from positive. So buki direction yana towards the negative. How? No, it's direction towards towards the negative. Ziyapikisana la. That is why upon negative no negative zingezwani. Ngoba nale ama field lines azakuwona, nale yana ama field lines ezakuwona. Sesingathi nje ukuze ungakhohlwa ziyabangisana field lines azizwana, yabangisana, yikho lokhu iphushana nje. Field lines are opposite to each other. Yala izala, yala buka ake sibheke nje kuleli part la, iyale kuleli la, nayo iyale, kuyaphambana. yikho lokhu negative no negative beriphela, yikho lokhu positive no positive beriphela, bedudulana bafunana, ngoba i-direction of electric field is opposite to each other. Having said that, sesibhekile la. Now we will quickly go through the properties of the electric field. Properties of the electric field. Abantu abayibona abantu be-science babona i-electric field sizoyitreata ngale ndlela. Properties of the electric field. Sengiyenza yona. Now lama property out 6 bakwethu. Asikho ke kwa life science noma ka agriculture noma kwa geography, but list all properties of electric field. Screens look. Kodwa you've got to understand the properties of electric field. Kumele wa understand, so that whatever question ozoyenza when you kumbuza ngithi kwathiwani nge-properties of electric field. Now property number 1, ithi property number 1, field line starts on positive charges and end on negative charges. Bese ngishi, if you have a positive charge, ilawa ama-field lines esuka ngakho, ningakhohlwa bakwethu, ake ngigcizelela ama-field lines ngeke uwabone. They are just abstract. Hatholakala around the charge. Ngeke wabo. Kodwa ubona nje umsebenzi yayo. So field lines, they start on positive and end on negative. Should more positive no negative. Ngoba kuyavumelana phela field lines. Yikho lokhu bezwana nje upositive ne negative bedonselana bezwana ngoba uyini na i-direction is from positive and to negative, from positive to negative. Yikho lokhu zizwana kanje. That is the direction of electric field. So the first property tells us that electric field is a vector. Why a vector? Because it has magnitude and direction. What is the direction of electric field? From positive to negative. Factor number 2, or property number 2, field lines never cross. Omunye ngomunye unyaka wabhala what the field lines are never cross. Ufaka nje u-a so yonini usho ukuthi ama-field lines awaphatheki kabi, aphile ejabulile nje. Onabona ikhosi kuthiwa ijabulile, amakhosi ajabulile. Naye field lines are never cross. Aphile ejabulile. Lawyer can change the whole meaning. Field lines never cross. Okusho ukuthini lokho? Bakwethu abakazi kubonakala. Awukazi ukubone ama-field lines awa-represented awabi kanje ukuqhamuka ukuthi enye ihamba kanje enye ihamba kanje. Hayi man, they cannot cross over each other. Okay, yikho lokhu ake sithi sino positive no positive, positive charge and a positive charge. Nansi ama-lines akhona from positive, from positive, from positive, from positive, from positive. Yabona? Yabona khona into engayenzi la ongafanelanga ukuthi uzuyenze. Kume kanje. From positive direction of electric field. Yikho lokumuthi yasondeza upositive. Uthi isondeza ku-positive. Muthi yayisondeza nje. Lama lines lawa it cannot cross over each other. Electric field lines, they never cross. Ungathi ke mase uyirepresenta wena ephepheni uthi hayi manje ngisalele ngizuke ngaphelela ispace uyifake kanje ku wrong lokho akuvunyelwe ngoba ama field lines never cross. Ungathi never cross, they never cross. Ayenzeki lento sheda leki ibhakabhaka la thatha ibhakabhaka aliyazi lento. So these are field lines never cross, they never cross. Property number 3. When field patterns are drawn on paper, when we draw field patterns on paper, mina ke angidwebi ke epheshaneni ngidwebe ebhodini kodwa ngoba phela wena usebenzisa incwadi bazothi on paper. When field patterns are drawn on paper, the lines drawn are limited to those in the plane of the paper. Field lines actually field lines actually surround the charged object in 3 dimensions. Hey, izokuthini lento ensandukisho manje? Uma ngathi awudwebe ibhola, angidwebela ibhola, wena uzothi ibhola le. Oh no. Noma ungazama ukulihlobisa bakwethu kuyafana. Mawuthi yazibuza ingabe ibhola la ngempela linjena na? Ibhola linjena. Lana sibona kuphela ngoba ibhodi lethu is divided into 2 dimensions, sorry. Here below dimension now, y axis and the x axis. Ibhodi lethu la. Kodwa kukhona u z axis ome kanje. Ibhola lime kanje. Kodwa sikwazi ukuyidweba lana. Kukhona leya part engapha nengalena eme kanje. Eyebhola. Kodwa asikwazi ukuyidweba injani. Siyibona injena kuphela. Uyabona abantu beyobukela imovie bese bathi ngiyobukela u3D. La master. Yo, lapho i-actor uyibona ila. Yingoba kusuke kuvela le part yakhe la mina uyayibuka ukuthi hayibo. Mongazi ngazubaleke. Hayibo. Nangu lo muntu usela empuma movie. Cha. So now uma ngathi angidwebele ama electric field lines, lena it's a charge sphere, yabona isphere leso. Kukhona nale part ela, kodwa sikwazi ukuyidweba. Uzothini wena? 2 dimensional. Uzodweba kanje. Positive. Uzothi. But actually, they say actually it surrounds a charged object in 3 dimensions. The y, the x, and the z ezakuwena. Kusho amanye ama-charge object azakuwena kodwa ukwazi ukuwadweba ngoba ibhodi lakho noma iphepha lakho it's only 2 dimensional, but in actual fact it's 3 dimensional. Khona ama-length azakuwena, hence they say it is 3 dimensional. Ngamanye amazwi sesingaba nani na no y axis nani, no x axis nani, no z axis eme kanje. Kodwa sikwazi ukuyidweba le z. Sikwazi ukuyidweba. Sidweba nje kanje. Siye assume ukuthi nawe uyayibona le nto. Siyadlula lapho. Property number 4. Field lines are closer together in region where the field is strong and further apart in regions where the field is weak. La i-force is strong khona. La i-electric field, i-force between that is strong khona. Sibona ngani? Ngokusondelana kwama-field lines. Field lines are closer together in region where the field is strong, and further apart in region where the field is weak. Bugana, la esondelene khona. That is where the electric field line is strong. Should move charge la. Hayi ziyabuya, ziyashesha. Ngoba ubona ngani ngokusondelana kuma field lines. But and further apart, the more you move away from this, the further, not further. Asisho phaphe bakwethu. We mean further. Hayi further. Hey bakwethu. Umuntu athi angazi weather. It's not weather. Angazi weather, it's weather. Weather anything. So further apart. Now when they are further apart, field lines are where they are further apart, the electric field is weak. Which means as you move away from the charge, the electric field becomes weak. Ubona ngani ngokugqagqana kwama field lines. Kuyenzeka ke bake bakuvezele ama charged plates lawa a flat. Uma parallel ngalendlela, so yabona ke ukuthi hayi ama field lines wona are parallel now. Okusho ukuthini na ake sithi positive lena negative. Okusho ukuthini asuka from positive to negative, all right? Nansi direction. Njengoba parallel, esondelene kanje, parallel, which means the electric field line, its uniform is the same, but the field lines are parallel to each other. Mono positive charge la, noma ubeka laphana, noma ubeka la, still it will experience the same force because the electric field is uniform. The field lines, ubona ngama field lines la ku uniform cone. Uzobona ama field lines are parallel to each other. La esondelene khona, the field lines lapha esondelene khona, so the electric field is strong. La which are further apart, the electric field is weak. Bese ithi lana number 5. The electric field is continuous. Now there's a difference between continuous and continual. Your heart beats continuously. Seloba yasha inhliziyo ayimile, ulele udiniwe, ulele ulambile wenzani isashaya inhliziyo ayimile. But we eat continually. Udla uphumula uthi sisu sisagcwele. Ubuye futhi udle. Abanye ngiyasola badla continuously kuze kushone kahle. So now continual into eyenzekayo iqhubeka yenzeke kodwa ibe nama breaks yami. Sengidla breakfast hayi ngisasuthi kodwa ngeke ungadli ngelunch uzadla ngesapha uyadla. That's continual. But lana bathi the field lines is continuous. Yabona empeleni bokumele mengidweba la ngithi positive bese ngithi ukhombisa ukuthi akusho ukuthi yabona yonke la there's an electric field around la. Kodwa thina we just draw a limited number of field to represent this, which means ikhona electric field. Akusho ukuthi la khona ama lines hayi electric field lapha. It's continuous. It's everywhere around a charge. So I mean, it's continuous. So the electric field lines is continuous. So the last one, field lines always begin and end perpendicular to the charged surface. But ama field lines, la esuka khona, they make an angle of 90. Phela mohamba perpendicular, the angle is 90. Bakona abantu abahamba perpendicular uhamba kanje. Perpendicular. Hey, khona bahamba at 120 degrees. Uhamba 120. Khona bahamba at 45 degrees. Uhamba kanje u45. Hayi mina ngikhuluma ngeperpendicular 90 degrees. So now they say it starts yabona empeleni bokufana ukuthi negative and positive. mayisuka la it starts at 90 degrees and end at 90 degrees. Noma isuke ngale ibuyiza la u90 la nalana u90. So where it starts, it makes an angle of 90 degrees, hence the word perpendicular. Where it ends, it makes an angle of 90 degrees, hence the word perpendicular. So ama field lines, they always start or they always begin and end perpendicular to the charged surface. These are the properties of electric field. Now, how do we calculate the electric field strength? Sesinayo yonke le important information. Ngizobuya ngichazele. Ngisayofuna ke ama questions ukuthi calculate kanjani. Hayi mase ngiwathelile ube phezulu kwami uzobona uzobuya uyithola.